welcome to this week's Fire 5. We've got the family on. We've got two brand new guests. This is episode 2. And we're joined with Harvey, who's with me, and Teagan, who is my wife. And looking forward to having a quick chat, even though we're all in the same house. It's a bit awkward on different devices, but it's good. It's going to be good to have a chat. And if you're reasonably new to True North Youth, you might not know Teagan, but Teagan was a leader at True North, the Connect Group leader for years. We also met at youth as well when we were 14. So yeah, that's good. Good question there, Harvey. That's good 15 years ago, so Teagan, isn't it? We met quite a while ago. Been married for 5 years, and Teagan is awesome, and will have some great advice for us today. So. While I'll kind of wrangle this child for now, but Teags, why don't you kick off with what's God teaching you during this time? Obviously, it's a unique season. What's God teaching you at the moment?
Yeah. I think the biggest thing that God's teaching me at the moment, and something that I'm finding really reassuring, which is great because there's a lot of uncertainty, and it's the fact that He saw this coming. I think the biggest thing that maybe stands out to us, or especially me, is that, we're a bit shocked. We kind of, as a society, we didn't see this coming, and we feel unprepared and like we don't know what to do. And we're kind of, instead of being, we're kind of being taken off guard. So I love that in this season when, it is uncertain, God actually, He was fully aware this was coming. And He was fully prepared. He's got all the resources He needs to take care of us. He is fully in control. He hasn't fallen off His throne. He knows what He's doing. And I guess that's a comfort to me in that if, God says He takes care of us, which I fully believe that He does, and I've seen it in my life, and He says that He is in control and He's got what we need, then I know that I'm fully taken care of, and our family is fully taken care of, and our TNY family is fully taken care of, because God, He has what He needs. He is not unprepared, He's not unresourced, and He is in control in this situation, and He can work for not only His glory but also our good in what is a really crazy and unique season at the moment.
Yeah, and I think, like you said, while God's in control and while we might not have expected it, God, He's in control of everything, and so maybe there's opportunities that we're missing as well. And so I think it's a great season while there's new things on to take the new opportunities as hard as ask some new questions. Now I want to quickly dive into teenage Teagan. One of my favourite seasons of your life. I don't know why, but they're great. But what would you say as a late 20s, what would you say to a teenage Teagan now, knowing what you know?
Yeah, I think probably the biggest thing that stands out to me as a teenager, I experienced a lot of worry. I was incredibly anxious at a lot of things a lot of the time, and in hindsight it's really easy for me to look back and just kind of be, what was I worried about? Like, things have turned out really well, and they have, but I guess in the specifics and in the moment, there was so much uncertainty. There were so many, question marks. So I had so little of a plan. And so I found that, it really brought me a lot of anxiety at times. And I guess my encouragement to anyone in that season, especially if you part of what is making you anxious is all of these decisions that you don't know how to make, or you don't feel like you have all the pieces of the puzzle yet, is just to almost, be in the moment, be present, but, one thing, just do the next thing. You don't have to have all the pieces fall into place, 100 pieces at a time. You can just do the next piece, the next decision, the next thing, and to just concentrate on doing one thing at a time. Often, I recognize, and even times when I get anxious now, it happens. It's when I try and think through too many things all at once, and I try and work out all the things when I only have a small piece of the information at the moment. And that's okay, because God tells us that we actually only need to worry about today, and tomorrow, and He's already in each day he will equip us with the wisdom and the help that we need for that day and the things that are involved in that day. So that would be my encouragement to anyone in a similar season, especially, if you find worry and anxiety getting to you, just be concerned about the day, and that's okay. You can do tomorrow.
That's great. I think that's great advice, and Harvey, he's preaching that as well. He's giving you amen all around. But I love what you said there. Look, there's mummy. I love what you said in that one of the biggest paralyzers can be almost too many choices, and that sometimes you can almost focus too many steps ahead. I love it. Just focus on the next step. Just focus on literally what's right in front of you. Just keep going for that day by day. And that's a great thing even for this season as well, is just focus on what's next. Focus on what we can control. Keep magnifying God, and as much as possible, just hanging out with good people and just focusing step by step. And I know that things will turn out right, and that the path will be directed, and God will be able to use us, which is a great thing. And I'm just loving it, having a good time. We might finish it there. Harvey, can you give a quick wave? That's the Fire 5. Thanks for joining us, Teags. Harvey wants to put his 2 cents as well. But it's awesome. That's episode 2. We'll see you guys next week.
Bye, guys.